Hey YT, it's Naya0302 and I want to welcome everybody to Naya's World, where beauty is made simple. I told you guys yesterday, YT, that I would come back today and do swatches of all the eye products that I picked up from MAKEUPSHOW. But before I get started with that, I want to say to each and every one of my subscribers, thank you from the bottom of my heart for all the support that you have truly been showing to my channel and all the love that you have been showing to me. I've grown to know quite a few of you, and I realize that I have some of the best subscribers on YouTube. So definitely a big thumbs up to you guys for everything that you do and for taking out the time to sit down and watch my channel. Alright, so let's quickly get started with these swatches. The very first thing that I wanted to come and swatch for you was the Makeup Forever shadows. And so this very first one right here, see if I can keep it in a paper, is number 99. And number 99 swatches like this on the finger, and there is a swatch of it on my arm. So that's number 99. The next one that I picked up is number 162, and 162 looks like this. There is a swatch on my finger, and there it is swatched out on my arm. The next one that I picked up is number 18, and number 18 is a orange, and it looks like this. And there it is swatched on the finger, and there it is swatched on my arm. And the very last shadow that I picked up from Makeup Forever was number 72, and number 72 looks like this. It's swatched just like this on the finger, and there is a swatch on my arm. So as you can see, the Makeup Forever shadows are really pigmented, and I truly love those. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to swatch for you are the shadows pigments that I picked up from OCC. So this very first one is called Big Chief. And Big Chief swatches like this. So there is a swatch of Big Chief. The next one that I got was called Plumes. And Plumes swatches like this. So there is a swatch of Plumes. The next one that I picked up is called Truffle, and Truffle swatches like this. Ooh, I love that. And there is Truffle. The next one that I picked up is called Calliope, and Calliope swatches like this. So there is a swatch of Calliope. The next one that I picked up is called Brass Band. And Brass Band swatches like this. Nice coppery bronzy color. The next one that I picked up is called, get the cap on, this one is called Funky Liza. And Funky Liza swatches like this. And the very last Magnolia pigment that I picked up, and this one is called Reptile. And I'm going to put this in the front. Reptile swatches like this. So as you can see, all these shadows thus far are truly gorgeous. Okay, I'm going to grab a wipe right quick and clean off my arm, and then I'm going to move on to the rest of the colors. So the next thing up was OCC, so let's swatch out those. The first one I got is called Platonic. And Platonic swatches like this. The next one I got is called Dope. And Dope swatches like this. The next one that I got is called Acacia. And Acacia swatches like this. And the last one I got from OCC is called Foxfire. And Foxfire swatches like this. Okay, so those were all the OCC shadows that I got. Next up is the Inglot palette. And I did sit up last night. I actually have not been to sleep. Y'all remember me and the insomnia thing. So I'm going to be finishing up with this, and then hopefully the rest of the day I could be relaxed. So here is my palette that I got at the show, and these are all the matte colors that I picked up. So this let's see, I need to find me some little glasses right quick to read these little numbers on here. So don't mind my little school teacher things. So this very first one right here is 368. This is 319, 334, 338, and 379. Down here in the bottom you have 366, 362, 382, 325, and 389. Alright, so I'm going to quickly swatch these for you. So here is that very first shadow, which is that kind of peachy color. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. The next one is this kind of muted pink, and it looks like that on the finger. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. The next one up is this soft lavender, and there it is, swatched on the finger. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. See if I can dim down some of these lights. There you go. The next one is this kind of teal color. And there it is, swatched on my arm there. And this last one is like a mid-tone purple. And there it is, swatched on my finger. And there it is, swatched out on my arm. So that is the first row of this Inglot palette, and now it's on to the second row. So the very first one that I'm going to swatch is this red one right here, kind of orangey red, and it swatches like that on the finger, and there is a swatch of it on my arm. The next one I'm going to swatch is this pink one, so there is a swatch of it on my finger, and there is a swatch of it on my arm right here. The next one up is a deep red, and it swatches like that on the finger, and there is a swatch of it on my arm. The next one is like this really eggplant purple, and it swatches like that on the finger, and there it is swatched out on my arm. And the very last shadow in this Inglot palette is kind of like this grayish blue right here. Swatches like this on the finger, and there it is swatched out on my arm. So that is my 10 pan matte Inglot palette right there. Alright, so I think the very last thing for me to swatch is my NARS Pleasures in Paris palette, and I have moved it. So if you guys give me 1 minute, let me grab it. Okay, I'm back, and so this is the last guy to swatch, and from left to right you have Nepal, Fez, you have Violetta, you have Absina, if I'm pronouncing that right, you've got Demon Lover, and then you got Cordura right here. So I'm really surprised that they named this shadow right here Violetta. I would have thought this one here would have been Violetta, but hey, that's NARS. They can do what they want to do. So let's get to swatching them. So I'm going to do this top row for you. So you have Nepal, you have Violetta, and then you have Demon Lover. So those are the top three right there, swatched out on my finger. And I will swatch them right here. So there they are, swatched out on my hand. And then the last three, I'm going to swatch those for you. So right here you have Fez, Absina, and then you have Cordura. So those are the bottom three. And there they are, swatched out on my hand. Let's see if I can get Cordura a little better there. There we go. So that is the bottom three shadows. Alright guys, so those are all the eyeshadow products that I picked up from the show, other than the little Makeup Forever little single eyeshadow kind of pigment flash color. I haven't opened it, and it's kind of tucked away right now, and I don't feel like getting out to get it. So I hope you guys enjoyed all the swatching, and if any of these colors or products interest you, I will leave all the links to all the products down below. Alright, enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Bye.